that is a dyno. And that is my Volvo V60 Polestar heading on to that dyno. And this is Shifting Lanes Garage. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to another video. Thanks for tuning in. If you've been here before, thanks so much for tuning back in. If you're new here and you like what you see, at the end of the video, do this. It really helps us out. And if you like it, maybe even subscribe. As you can see, I am in the usual spot, Subaru heaven here in Wallington, New Jersey at Prime Motoring, because they have in there, I can't do it with my finger, a wonderful all-wheel drive dyno, best one in the area. If you guys have Subaru needs or all-wheel drive dyno needs, come here. The guys are amazing. They've always been wonderful to me over the years, and they know their stuff, and their dyno is fantastic. So we're gonna do the usual to that thing, the only Volvo in the parking lot. So what we've done to that car, if you haven't seen, this is part 2 of my series of making my Volvo V60 Polestar faster than an E46 M3. I'm interested to see if that thing could actually do it. And we're gonna see how much power we're making with the tune and the downpipe today. So that is basically why we're here. It's the usual stuff. If you've ever seen any of our other dyno videos, take a Volvo, bring it here, put it on the dyno, rip it, and see exactly what we're making. Bone stock, this thing made 315 wheel horsepower and 395 wheel pound-feet of torque. Now, with that being said, in the comments below, what do you think it will make now? Because now it has a high flow cat downpipe made by Josh, Master Welder, over at 88 Fab, and a tune from Rika Engineering. So if you think you know what the power is going to be, let me know, put it in the comments. This wonderful gentleman is Dimitri, the dyno tuner extraordinaire here at Prime Motoring. So I wanted to get your opinion on this. So you've had a bunch of my cars on this dyno before. This one stock did, I think it was 315, 395 at the wheels. It now has a high flow downpipe, still with a cat, not catless, and a tune that of unknown power to you. Knowing how torquey this is, knowing your own dyno, what do you think with a downpipe and a tune this thing's approximately going to put out? Just a guess, obviously, before we run it.
What did it do last time?
It did 315, 395 split stock at the wheels.
Okay. It's hot today.
It is hot today.
It's hot and humid.
Yeah, and it's gross out, so all of like the smoke from Canada is still down here. It's humid. Yeah. The air density is thick.
So it's a tune and a downpipe.
Yep, that's it.
That's it.
That's it. Nothing else.
I'm gonna say 4 1/4 torque and
425 torque.
Probably 340-ish horsepower. I don't know what this trans is like, but you know, I feel like a lot of tuners would probably try to keep it safe, because this thing would probably drop the trans out of itself if it.
it's not bad, honestly. The trans is definitely what takes this car down, but it definitely is what holds it back.
Yeah,
too,
I'm just saying, like, you know, you're talking 500 plus crank torque.
Yeah.
On a, you know, factory trans with really fast spool, you know, that could be something that the tuner would look at and limit. But
right.
I don't know.
All right.
I'm
interesting.
We just do Subarus here. So I wouldn't know.
Yeah, if you guys don't know, a lot of you have contacted Prime for like Volvo tuning, from what I've heard. Don't. They just do Subarus. So this is the kind of stuff Prime usually does. You got horizontal floor, you got just the cutest little crankcase. So only Subarus at this point.
Yeah, we'll put the car in the dyno, see what it does, but in terms of tuning, we don't do tuning.
All right.
I would love to. I love Volvo.
Yeah. My buddy Chad is actually coming, the other guy from Shifting Lanes.
Okay.
He just did his Mustang, 700 wheel horsepower.
Is the Mustang coming to get dynoed?
No.
Oh.
It's just his daily.
Oh, okay.
See, daily's a 700 wheel horsepower Mustang, so.
Okay.
As a wild Chad comes in behind me.
What's up, bro?
What's up, buddy? Today
So,
we'll find out if you make literally half the horsepower of the Mustang.
That's right. So Dimitri is hooking it up. He believes that it's going to be around 340-ish. So let's walk over here, actually, out of the way of the fan. 340-ish and around 4 1/4 torque at the wheels, which I would be very happy with. What do you think it's going to be?
I mean, I still think you're going to be in that 350-ish range.
Okay.
The guys on the dyno are usually pretty good. But
Yeah, it's their dyno, they know.
But as you can see from the parking lot, they're used to 4 cylinders.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not a transverse straight six.
so it went down.
No.
Oh no, 419 went up.
No, it was 309 last time.
It was 309?
Yeah, it just went up about 20 in torque.
Yeah. 20 in torque?
Yeah. And it was picking up a lot of the black puffs in the back.
Yeah.
That's detonation.
Okay.
So the car's detonating. So it's either because it's either really hot, very likely.
Yeah.
Poor gas quality.
Okay.
Or both.
Okay.
Let's do a couple more runs.
All right. Let's see what happens. All right, dude, what are we doing?
We're gonna supplement it a little bit. Some
fuel.
baby formula.
It's on full tank, so it might not take too much.
Yeah, there's some room. It just needs a couple gallons, just because it's detonating a little bit. So
Alright.
it'll just raise the octane up a bit.
So this is the E85.
Yeah, this is pump E85. It's not E98. We just use this can. But
Okay.
It's just like probably E70. So mix with the full tank, you'll probably be at like E20, E25, which is I do it on my personal cars all the time.
Okay.
Everything.
Interesting.
So
All right,
it
well,
always runs good.
Let's hope this helps the detonation a little bit. And
It should. We'll see.
all right.
I'll do it and I'll start it. I'll probably do a couple like runs to like
baby
circulate
runs?
it.
Yeah.
And then
Cool.
Then we'll let it cool and we'll see what it can do.
All right. I'm excited to see what this thing does. Hopefully it smooths out that map way over there. All right. So
It's safe to say, your car has a lot of fans.
it does. And it sounds chef's kiss. It sounds so good. How do you like the sound?
I love this. I love this car.
When the dyno tuner likes your car, that's good. Sounded a lot better, a lot smoother.
It's a lot better. 342, 433.
Wait, what was it?
342, 433.
Okay, so heat and the E85
It's
definitely
just the
help.
heat. So the
Heat
E85,
dissipation.
yeah, the E85 will just help with like NOx suppression. It'll
Okay.
just bump the octane a little bit, pull a little heat out of the combustion chamber. So,
Okay.
like I said, it's my little trick. So, well, it's everyone's little trick, but it's like
I was gonna say.
I do it not just on Subarus. I do it on my Mini. I do it on fucking trucks, whatever.
Nice.
It always runs better.
Yeah, this guy over here called it cheater juice. But you did the same thing in your car, so you shut your mouth.
Are you
It's
at
better
half
for
my
the
horsepower here?
environment.
Wow, that's great. And you did say that. You said, I think, 340 and 4 1/4.
4
I think
1/4,
you said. Yeah. So what we're doing is we're bringing up the run that we just did previously
This is the first run of the day.
and the first run of the day. Because there was a huge dip around 2,800
Right here.
to 3,000.
Big powers up top here.
Yeah.
Last year, this is what you left with last year.
Okay, so big gains on the bottom end.
Big gains, yeah, everywhere.
Yeah.
Definitely on the bottom end.
It's interesting. I've never seen I've never seen curves do this. Where usually I see a lot of in Volvos, like the mid range is the biggest delta,
Yeah.
but you get a bigger delta low and high
This
as
is
opposed
where
to
I was
mid.
talking about like torque limiters.
Right.
That's probably what this is.
Interesting.
Because that's why it's like you'll get that big. He's trying to probably rein it in here.
Yeah.
So you don't, it doesn't puke its guts out.
That makes sense, and you get a nice big
Yeah.
power delta as you climb the revs, which is cool.
Like when we have a car that has, like a weaker drive line, we always, or like stock motor, we
Right.
always try to ramp the power up high.
Interesting.
Because the torque is what's going to break everything.
Right.
So that's what he's doing.
So for shifting in a 1/4 mile, I would imagine we want to shift right around the 53.60 mark, or maybe
Nah,
even
I'd
a
go
little
to
shy of it.
58.
Yeah, really?
Yeah. Because
You're still making.
Yeah, because you're still making, at 58, 57, you're still doing 320 wheel. And then that will probably dump you right, you can shift anywhere, honestly, but it'll dump you like right here probably,
Okay.
or like 45-ish.
Yeah.
So you'll still have some good power right here to pull you through.
Okay. All right. Whoa. Well, that's another reason why it's not great. Now it's going to be even more humid.
Now it'll be more humid.
Great. So, this has been awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Anytime.
Actually, I'm very happy with those results. Was a little scared on the first run with how we made less wheel than we did last time, but
No.
thanks for talking me off the ledge, because obviously it's the middle of the summer, it's insanely hot, and
Yeah,
I came in the fall. So now here's the biggest question for all three of us, because the whole point of this series, remember last time when I had the V70R, was to make that car faster than an E46 M3. And the best stock E46 M3 time I could find anywhere on the internet, literally did like 2 weeks of research, was Car and Driver did a 13.1 instrumented test. No rollout, it was a dig. They did a dig. Do you think this car is a 13.1 car, knowing that it did 13.38 stock?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You think it'd go into the 12s?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I think so.
Okay. I'm hoping for 12.999. As long as it's a 12 car, I can make the claim that it's faster than an E46 M3. Yeah.
If you do like a little, just make sure, give it its best chance, like put a little E in it, that way it's not detonating or anything, and then just give it a shot, see what it does.
All right.
In the cool fall weather.
That's right. Although I'm doing it next week, or 2 weeks. So I'll do it next week, but I'll probably do it again in the fall.
Stocked up on the 85.
This confirmed exactly what we wanted it to confirm. The downpipe and the Ricatune basically made this car a little bit more elevated. And with the E85, a couple of gallons of E85, that made a whole bunch of difference. Now, it is hot and humid, like we said. Once it cools down, I'm gonna actually bring this back to the dyno in the fall, because I wanna see what boost weather kind of numbers are. This thing made 343 at the wheels and 434 at the wheels. That is horsepower and pound-feet of torque. Now, roughly translated, if you want to do the math to go to crank horsepower, Dimitri always says 18 to 20% driveline loss on an all-wheel drive dyno. I always do it a bit more conservatively at 15%. So even at 15%, we're at 400 plus horsepower at the crank and 500 plus pound-feet of torque at the crank with this car. This thing was rated at, again, 345 horsepower and 369 pound-feet of torque from the factory. It's a pretty good upgrade. That I hope to God will put it faster than the E46 M3. As you heard, both Chad, myself think it's gonna happen. Dimitri thinks it's gonna happen, that we can beat that 13.1 second mark at the strip. So with that said, thanks for watching part 2. Now, the last part of this is taking it to the strip. We're gonna go run a quarter mile with this, and if we can get under 13.1 seconds, even if it's 13.099, I'll be happy. I'd love to get it into the 12s. We will be faster than the fastest thing I could ever find online for an E46 M3 stock. And this series will finally be over. If not, I'm probably gonna have to do some more upgrades to this. Intercooler, intake, piping, yada, yada, yada. Either way, I'm excited to bring you part 3 very soon. And that'll do it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to support us, we have a Facebook group called Shift Squad. It's because we do live streams on this channel and on our Facebook page. And we're gonna try to integrate Instagram as well as Twitch soon for you guys. People, it's $5 a month to support us, to chat with us more, and basically just to have a little bit more fun and become more of our lives. So if you want to do that and support us, check the description below for a link to that group if you want to be part of that group. If you don't, it's fine. I appreciate it. If you want to actually support us, not be part of the group, there's a button down below you can hit. It's called subscribe. It's free. Or if you do want to support us, there is a super thanks option at the bottom of this video. And special mention to Sam, who has sent us a bunch of super thanks, and it really helps out the channel to do things like that. All the support, the watching the videos, but also supporting, sending us, donations it really helps out. So with that said, thank you so much for watching. My name is Gregson. You can follow me at RealGregsonM. You can follow us at Shifting Lanes everywhere else, and I will catch you at the quarter mile strip. See ya.